To guide a world that has lost its moral compass, here are 6 guidelines. 1. Macron's protection of Paul Kagame condemns not only Congolese and Rwandans to unrestricted slaughter, but also allows Kagame to continue killing squads in neighbouring countries without consequence. France is losing control over its former colonies because of its inability to confront its unprincipled behaviour. Certainly, no one would trust a relationship based on treachery. 2. Africa, especially West Africa. Driving out France and allowing it to infiltrate you through Paul Kagame is like getting rid of a goat that eats your plants and raises a hyena that would eat your children. Is common sense not being lost here? 3. Kagame represents an African cancer that must be eradicated urgently in order to prevent other calamities of a human and cultural nature from occurring on the continent. Unless you want him to turn your young people into enemies within your own society, do not send them to Paul Kagame's Youth Connect or other programs that link him to your society. 2. East African and African states. The failure to help the Democratic Republic of the Congo as a result of receiving calls from opportunistic global coyotes and phony official impersonators seals your fate. By betraying the DRC, you are doing so at your own risk, knowing well that you are the next in line for betrayal and that no one will be able to assist you. 3. Russia and Ukraine. Is it necessary to stop and undermine the Russian claim and justification regarding its aggression over Ukraine at all costs? While Ukraine has no debt to Putin or Russia, Russia and Putin owe Ukraine compensation for the lives they have destroyed and the damage they have caused. 4. For the United Nations to regain integrity and ethics, lobbyist services must be removed from its sphere of influence. There is a need for the United Nations to be reconvened and reformed into an empowered global governing body whose decisions cannot be overturned or undermined by criminals or bullies, but must be treated as laws and orders that must be respected worldwide. For a reformed UN or New World body to be effective as a global policeman, it must be well-armed and empowered and may not be used for opportunistic purposes. God is near to chastise and intervene whenever necessary during times when criminals and opportunists conspire to attack and prey on unsuspecting and defenseless societies. To make good use of this voice, one should treat it as God's own voice, speaking to a world that has lost itself in its own chaos. Agent of God's Tribunal, Richard R. Kayumba.